All right, welcome to Comics on Life. This is the Comics on Life Naughty Show, and already I'm a little naughty already. So we this is our show. And make sure y'all watch us. We on Roku on Grind City TV Network. So make sure y'all watch the show. We also on Facebook Live and we're on YouTube Live. I'm gonna have my guests come on, introduce themselves, tell me what city you from, what's your social media, and how long you been doing comedy. And we're gonna start right here.
With me. Am I up?
Yeah, you up?
Oh, okay, cool. Hi, I'm Mackenzie Evans. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, actually Towson, which is a suburb, very important. I have been doing comedy, stand up since like 2011, but class clown, getting in trouble, being funny my whole life. Great defense mechanism. You should try it. And social media, you can follow me on Instagram at Rebel Fashionista. And Facebook is Mackenzie P. Evans, MacKenzie P. Evans. Yeah, I'm like super stoked to be here. I haven't had an opportunity to do what I like to do lately. So thank you for having me on, Steph, and I appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you for being on. And I just want to say, if you're watching this, you can go to the Facebook page. Stefan Braxton is up. I'm looking at it now. And this is a live show. So if you is watching on Facebook, please leave a comment or a question that you want us to answer, and we will do it. Hey, Annie Mae. I see Annie Mae is watching already. So now we're going to go to the next comedian.
Tina Turner watching the show? We got Tina Turner watching. Eat the cake, Annie Mae. Eat the cake.
Wait, hold up. Go ahead. I'm going to introduce yourself and then I'm going to say something.
What's up, y'all? It's the big RC coming at you from CLEV. I don't even know what I'm spelling. I guess Cleveland. You can see my city in the back here. We about to have an all-star game. It comes once every 50 years. So this and case it is has something in common. I don't know, man. I've just been doing comedy for a minute, man. Loving life. We go hard in Cleveland, and I'm not saying that just because my Viagra prescription just arrived. We literally go hard in this city. So, man, if you get a chance to come check out Cleveland, come check it out. Look up Rob Coleman, and any show that I'm in, you're gonna have a good time.
All right. Hey, you know what's funny about that, Annie Mae? We was in a play together, and we was backstage, and this other actress, we had some cake or something. I was like, eat the cake, Annie Mae, eat the cake. And then she walked by, and they was like, that's Annie Mae right there. And I was like, oh, yeah, that is her name. All right, we're going to go to the next comedian. I know she listened to that, so I'm sorry, Annie Mae. But she's a very good singer.
Hey, I'm Mike Moran. Thanks for having me tonight. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Been doing comedy probably about a decade. I have a podcast called The Confessional. We've had Michael Ian Black. We've had Chris Gethard. We've had MC Search from Third Base, a bunch of other people. I do some writings for the Hard Times. I don't know if anybody's heard of that. It's like a satirical newspaper. And I play music. And at Mike Moran Comedy on Instagram. And you can find me at Mike Moran Comedian on Facebook, or you can just find my personal page, because that seems to be where most of my stuff goes down.
Okay. All right, we're going to go to our next comedian who was late.
I was refreshing the page trying to see what was going on with it, but it's up now.
Flip your, you on the phone or what?
Yes, sir, I'm on the phone.
Flip it the other way.
That's There we
There
go.
you go.
There we go.
All right, introduce yourself. What city you from, and what social media you want people to hit you up on?
Comedian Big Daddy Ice from Louisville, Kentucky. Y'all can hit me up on Facebook at the same thing, Comedian Big Daddy Ice.
All right, cool. And I think we got a little surprise guest here. We're gonna have them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Isabel. I've done stand up in Charleston, but now I mostly bartend and yell at college students.
Oh, so you do stand up, but now you bartend. Normally
Yeah.
it's the other way around. Bartenders become comedians.
Yeah, very much so.
All right. Well, I want to thank y'all all for being a guest on my show. So we're going to start off with these questions. We're going to start off with this because me and my girlfriend, we always have this freaking argument. And this show is live, and I am watching it on Facebook now. So if you have any comments, just put your comments up there or any questions you want to ask. But here's the question. Who is in charge of the radio when driving a car? Okay, you're in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in charge of the radio? The passenger or the driver? And we're gonna go right here first.
Oh, okay. Do you want to answer that?
Well, usually you, but I'm also trying to like introduce you to artists you haven't heard of. So
I mean,
we share.
it's all. What did my ex used to say? She used to say, "Driver picks the music, shotgun shuts their mouth." But I get a lot of flack for trying to use my phone while I'm driving. So usually, like, I'm kind of in charge of what's being played, but I ask her to do it. But I think we both have kind of like veto power. So if there's a song playing and one of us doesn't like it, then they can veto it. But if I'm driving, I want to be listening to what I want to listen to. Like, I'm already doing the physical labor of driving, so I should be able to enjoy it as much as possible.
Okay, but what if you driving, but it's her car? Who's in charge of the radio?
She doesn't have a car. That's the fun part. She doesn't drive. She's like a little city girl. So, you know, we got a little deal. I do all the driving and she pays for the gas. So,
All right, so if you're driving, but it's Mackenzie's car, who's in control of the radio?
she's not driving my fucking car.
Oh, she,
I've never seen her drive.
well, then
I haven't driven since I
that
was
question
a child.
wasn't for you.
I'm too much of a control freak.
All right, we're gonna go. All right, come on, Rob. Who's driving?
Listen,
Who's in control of the radio?
listen, man. Our car has a Bluetooth radio, so my wife is always pulling up Spotify or Pandora on her phone. Because if we pulled up the Bluetooth on my phone, I would have to shut down all the porn first. So
That happens.
yeah, I wouldn't want the Bluetooth to hook up to my phone like too quickly. I might have to like trick her and be like, "Oh, that's that new Prince song, baby. That's that new Prince." Song.
No. If porn pops up on your phone, be like, "Oh man, that's R. Kelly new song."
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I just said
You
it
was
was like
trapped in the
Dunkman.
closet.
I've never heard of it.
Nah, man.
All right, Mike,
Yes.
who controls the radio?
Well, I mean, you know, it is 2022, so the radio really isn't getting all that much play these days. You know, it's more about who controls the phone, I would say. And you know, I think the answer is you go back and forth. But what you got to do is you got to find songs that you like that are really long. You know what I mean? You get like a 10-minute song in there.
Fucking fish.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's if you're into jam bands, then you've got a huge advantage. But I am not. So you might find me putting on like, you know, November Rain or something like that.
American Pie.
American Pie, that's a good one. And hopefully she's putting on just Ramon stuff.
Wow.
Y'all
All
really
right.
inspired me. I want to start playing audiobooks.
Big Daddy Ice. Who controls the radio?
Me. If I'm the driver, I'm controlling everything. It's me. I'm controlling the radio, the heat, air. I even got the windows locked. Like I'm controlling everything over here. You know what I'm saying? The windows is locked. You want your windows down, you gotta ask. I even got the child lock on. So you wanna go, you gotta ask me. I'm the captain of the ship, so I'm running all this shit right here. All this is me. So
Okay,
you gotta ask.
what if it's your car and your significant other is driving? Who's in control then?
Me. It's still me. It's me. I mean, still, man, my wife hardly drives, so it's mainly me. So that it still will be me. So she might just take the child lock off the windows. Or I might have to ask her to take the child lock off the windows. But it's mainly me. Like it's still me.
All right, we're gonna go with this one.
I like that answer. He a man. A man.
What is the worst experience you had while traveling to a show?
Oh man, I gotta go first. The worst experience having traveling to a show, man, riding with funky ass comics.
Right.
And it's a car full of y'all. I mean, comics all know this. You don't really go places by yourself necessarily. You normally have like a little crew of people that go with you. And hopefully they smell good.
Yeah.
Or you got a real good air freshener. Febreze make a real good air freshener that you should buy if you're gonna have funky Negroes in your car.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to come back to this one. Worst experience traveling to a show. It's like all kind of crazy stuff that happens. So you might have to come back to me on this one.
All right, we're gonna go ahead with Mike.
This is a tough one for me. I'll tell you this though, not all my experiences traveling to a show have been in cars. I'm, not always I don't always have, that much money going on in my life. So there's definitely been buses and light rails and trains involved in getting to shows. But I'll tell you, just in general, the worst is when you're driving with some comedians and they're like newer, and they're trying stuff, and you're like, oh my god, this is horrible. They're like testing bits on you, and you're thinking like, okay, so when I show up, I'm with these people. I brought them. So I'm gonna try to get a table far away from them.
Wow.
Right.
All right. We're gonna go here.
Oh man. I would have to say that I mean riding with comics, like you said, that's another one on itself. Like you said, I had a guy ride with me, and he was like, I'm gonna lay the seat back, I'm gonna go sleep if that's cool. I said, yeah, man, go ahead, go sleep or whatever. He goes to sleep, snoring hella loud. Then he gets comfortable and takes his shoes off.
Oh,
no.
And this is, matter of fact, this is like in mid-July. So man,
yeah,
it smelled like Funyuns. It was, oh my god, it was terrible.
TM.
Then he was farting and snoring. I said, hey, yo, you gotta wake your ass up, man. Raise down this. Then the funny thing about it, all that funk, all the farting and his feet. The funny, crazy thing is, he wakes up. It was like, damn, what the hell did we hit? I'm like, what the fuck? That's you. Like, you smelling you. Like, he had an attitude. Man, he had an attitude like I hit some of the air outside. He's like, raise the windows up or something. I was like, no, we need to keep these down, man. Throw your shoes in the back trunk or something. Like, oh my god, like that's the worst. Like that one. And then I rode with another guy. He's an older guy, and he plays music which is fine, you know what I'm saying? But he's playing like old school rap, and it's hella loud. I'm talking about loud, like I'm like my ears is ringing. Like I'm like, dude, can we cut the music down a little bit? He's like, oh, this is my jam. And he's got it blasted. You can't hear nothing. I'm like, dude, like I get out the concert, all I hear is, I'm over here yelling, I'm like, hello, hello. I was like, I can't hear you. My ears messed up. Like that is terrible,
I'm
man.
trying to think.
I
Was I in the car with you? Was that me?
see, man,
Because you don't know
but
nothing
when you
about Houdini.
see, that's fine. I'm talking about he was playing. I mean, the old school rap was cool too. You know, he had some Master P and all that. You know, Trick Daddy. That was fine. But after a while, I'm like, damn, man, you ain't got no Ashley Brothers, no Luther Vandross. Can we hear something a little soft? Like I'm young, but I felt, oh, that's like, can you cut it down and put on something a little soft? Do you have like a Prince, a
Well,
Michael Jackson?
he probably thought because you was younger, you wanted to hear the rap and everything.
Nah, I don't. When you go into a show, I like to have I like peace. Like if I'm really going on the road, like I like to listen to like a audio book, scriptures, like just like calm and peaceful. I don't want to hear all that. You know, I don't. I ain't trying to hear no bout it. I don't want to hear all that right now, man. I'm not. This is a time to relax and just just soak it all in. Like cut that off. I'm old, man. I don't want to hear all that. Man. Put something else on. Put something peaceful on.
All right, now I know we gonna go here now. I know she got a story.
All right, so my least favorite thing is I'm on my way to a show and I got somebody in the car and I'm practicing my shit and he's not laughing. Or like I'm driving with young people and I'm trying to play rap and take my shoes off and take a little nap. And I wake up and this fucker has hit something on the road. It smelled like death. I was like, we need to put these windows up right the fuck now. Some of these people, I can't fucking handle it. But to be serious, I haven't ridden with a lot of people, but I just get so much fucking anxiety and so many nerves, and it's like I've bombed before. Like everything's been fine. Like I survived, but for some reason on show night, it's like don't fucking talk to me, don't do anything, and I'm sitting in the car like thinking that if I bomb, someone's gonna kill my family.
Wow.
So that's that's the hardest, but that's my worst story of going to a show is just the anxiety about it all.
Wow. Now mine was we was doing a show in Chicago, and we decided to drive, me, two other comedians, and my bodyguard. We was driving to Chicago, and we stopped at this rest stop in Indiana because I had to go to the bathroom. Like number 2, I had to go to the bathroom, and Baba, shut up. And so it was like everybody want to be on TV. So it was this rest stop in Indiana, but it looked like it was abandoned and like these tumbleweeds was blowing by, and I was like, man, this place closed. So the dude at the gas station part, he was like, yeah, it's open, it's restrooms in there. So I go in there and I go to they had like 10 stalls, and I went to the last stall because I had to do number 2, right? So I just go in there and it's empty, so I ain't think nobody gonna come in. So I sat down and I started doing what I had to do. So this guy come in, he had to go to the bathroom, but he had his 2 sons. And I don't know right now, this motherfucker just left karate class or whatever, but he starts at stall number 1 and he like, hi-ya, hi-ya, kicking the doors, right? So I'm listening and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker getting closer. So I'm like, okay, let me lock the door. So I'm sitting there and I look and the lock is way the fuck up there, right? So I said, damn, I can't even reach the fucking lock, right? So he's coming now. He's like at number 7 now. And he like, hiya. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker. So I just got up and I put my leg up and I closed the door. So he got there, and when he kicked the door, he like, hi-ya, but the door didn't move, so he fell. And his daddy came, and I was like, y'all need to keep going. But see, when I travel, when we do road trips and stuff, like my guy that rides with me, he's my driver and stuff. When he rides with me, he know I drink beer when we on the long road trips, and I normally take a nap, and he always fuck with me. One time we was driving, and this tow truck was towing his truck, so the front was in in front of us, but it was being towed.
Shit.
And he got right up close to it, and he was like, "Oh shit, we get ready to crash!" And I was like, "Oh shit!" But they was going forward. I said, "You motherfucker!" I ain't pay him that day, but that was my experience. Okay, all right, we gonna go. All right, this one question: if you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be? Mike.
At least one.
Let's see. And I'm not allowed to wish for more wishes, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No more wishes.
All right.
That's cheating.
Okay. All right. Number 1, be able to always improv comedy, which is what I hope to and things like this are helpful because I write bits and I like writing bits and I'll always write bits. But someday I would love to be able to I'm always in awe of comedians that can just riff and improv an entire set. And I want to be able to do that someday. Number 2, I would create antidepressants that don't have sexual side effects. That's kind of the curse of being Irish, right? It's
or like not being depressed.
Right. Yeah, I could do that too, actually. Yeah, that's probably a cleaner solution, to be honest. But it's like when you're Irish, it's like you're depressed. People tell you to get some more sun, and then you get cancer, and then you get skin cancer, and they tell you to go on antidepressants, but they make you not be able to have an orgasm very well, and that's pretty depressing in and of itself. And
what was the third one?
I would have people just stop being dicks to each other. You know what I mean? Why are people are just awful. And it's just like, why? All the fun stuff doing if people were cool.
So basically, that's the R-rated version of the Miss America president, where they always say, "I just want world peace."
Yeah. I want but I just would phrase it in, "Don't be such a dick, humans."
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, though. I like it though when somebody tries to be a dick and it backfires on them.
Right.
One time I was driving. Oh, I forgot y'all not from Pittsburgh, but I was driving on this one street, and it's the 4 lanes, 2 lanes going this way and 2 lanes coming this way, but they had the stores here, and you can turn in. So I'm pulling up to the light. This girl pulls up here, and she wanted to turn in. She cussed me out. She was cussing me out. I can see her in the window. She like, fucking move, fucking move. I'm trying to turn in. And I'm like, damn, bitch. So I moved up a little bit, and she went behind me and turned in, and the car in the other lane just smacked her. I said, that's what the fuck you get now.
Nice.
But see, I like it when it backfire on people.
Yeah. I had one where I was driving somebody, and they were just like so rude to me. And she got out, and she was like, "I guess you don't like your job very much." And I was like, "What?" And then she fell down on her stairs. And here's what is the best revenge is I didn't laugh at her. I said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And of course she didn't respond, but it's still, when you can, that's the real power, when you can like be nice to people and after they're dicks to you, and you're in the position of power.
It makes them feel worse.
Did you help her up?
No, she didn't respond to me, so I drove away.
He was dead.
I love it.
All right. What's your 3 wishes?
My 3 wishes would be I wish number 1 would be generation wealth for my kids and my kids' kids. Perfect health for my wife would be my second one.
Mm.
And my third one would be
That dude in your car will wash his feet.
yeah. My third one would be I don't even know. I don't even really have a third one.
How
Damn.
about your own health?
I'm good on that. My health is good. I'm good. I'm fine. I just wish
COVID was over with.
man, I can't even say that because I've been having the best luck with COVID. Like,
Yes.
man, COVID's been helping me, man. It helped me. Like, I ain't lose no job. I ain't really miss out on no shows. So I was straight. COVID was good for me. I wasn't tripping. I
Me
was
too.
good. Yeah, I was
Cool.
good. Ain't nothing stopped. My last wish would be just shit. Have a successful career with comedy, I guess.
There you
That'd
go.
be my last wish. So,
All right.
All right, we're gonna share. Actually, I mean, for me, definitely like I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who look good. I would call her. I don't get any more, so I can't have a rabbit and a hat with a bat. No, but for real, I've thought extensively about this because you never know when you're gonna find like an old lamp and a genie's gonna come out. But this wish, you're all gonna change your fucking wish. This wish, I wish that I never had to set foot in a bathroom for any reason ever again. Stick with me. No peeing, no FOMO, no shitting, no period. Perpetually clean, teeth perpetually clean. No reason to weigh myself, so I'm in perfect shape. I don't gotta clean the bathroom. Think about how much time you would save. Oh, perfect eyebrow pluckage constantly. Perfect face of makeup if I wore makeup. No more bathroom for any reason ever. So there you go. That is actually the best fucking wish ever.
I got one question.
Yep.
How long did the fuck you think about this shit?
I grew up an angsty little lesbian teenager. All I ever did was think about ways to make my life better. Like, that's all I thought about. When I came up with that wish, I was done. I don't need 3. Because with all that time, I could be curing cancer. You know what I mean? I could be solving world hunger. Just think about what you'd be able to do if you didn't have to take time to shit, shower, and shave. You have a lot.
Hey,
of
you know
time
what?
on your hands.
I feel you on that because it's been plenty of times I wake up with a hangover and I be like, I gotta go get me a drink or a beer or something
No
real quick.
hangovers. Because you don't gotta go.
Oh, no hangover. God.
All the money I would save on like female products, toilet paper, all that shit. It's a great wish. Second is kind of boring. Y'all are like, oh, I want a successful career. Bitch, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. My second wish is to have everybody that I care about never have to work or do anything. Just obviously like all the money in the world. So like, I guess you can have my third wish because I love you. So, you tell me.
My wish is that they'd stop putting balls on dildos. Like, they're useless. And I mean, like, you generally want balls to be useless. But like for dildos, like they're plastic. Why do I want plastic balls? Ken doesn't even have balls. It's not. Wow. It makes like the whole buying a strap-on thing even more difficult.
Wait, you're gay?
Wait, y'all.
Yeah, and the extra veins. Not really for
Did
me.
you say your wish would be no balls on
On dildos, yeah, it's silly. What? Am I gonna have like little plastic babies or something? Why are they there? I'm not giving birth to a Cabbage Patch Kid. Get them the fuck out of here.
Nice. I'll write a letter.
Well, that might be for the chicks. That might be for the chicks who like to ride it and like have some imaginary balls to rub on instead of like feeling and acting like. That's why there's probably there. Somebody was like, you know what? We need to put some balls on this motherfucker so
I bet
we
a
can
man
have
said
something to
that.
actually.
I bet a man said that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah. Like, you know what I want? I want the balls like when they're all erect and stuff, and they're tiny and they look kind of weird. That's my.
I want some tiny, hard plastic balls against my taint.
I don't think you guys
That's
really
what happened.
know much about
Just
balls.
girly
do you?
things, am I right?
Yeah. All right. No balls on strap-ons. Oh, I can't with y'all.
He's writing this down. Rob's writing this shit down.
Hey, keep going.
Trademark.
Gotta put that on the brain.
All right. All right, Rob, what's your 3 wishes?
Oh man, so many. Let me think. That Halle Berry was single again. I don't know, but I think my
Because he'd
first
have a
wish-
chance.
Yeah, exactly. My first wish would be that my daughter was rich, not my son, and not me, because I would spend it on stupid shit. My son would spend it on stupid shit, but my daughter would take care of me and then spend it on stupid shit. So I wish my daughter was rich. I wish Sam Jackson was the president. But not like real Sam Jackson, like actor Sam Jackson, like Pulp Fiction Sam Jackson would be an amazing president, right? Arrest all of the January 6th, motherfucker.
Royale with cheeses for everyone.
Yeah, right. And another 3 inches. I think would be either taller or longer. Either one. I'll take either one, but another 3 inches would be incredible. So
Well, maybe if you cut the balls out, then maybe you might get that 3 inches.
hey, I tried.
I'm telling you, they're holding y'all back for real. Everyone.
They're never realistic either. They always are even.
Yeah, they're like weirdly small.
That's the extra 3.
Oh, I don't believe this show's about balls. Okay.
Why not?
All right, Mike. Mike, did we do your 3 wishes, Mike?
Yeah, we did.
All right, we did your 3 wishes. So now we back to Mackenzie, and here we go with this question. You shopping with your mom, and you get to the checkout. She asks for wraps and Easy Wider. What do you say or do?
My mom is an old white lady retired attorney. Oh my God.
See?
I would be like, how the fuck do you even know what that is? First of all. Second of all, I'd probably make some joke about her threatening my sobriety. Throw some guilt in there to get back at her. Or I'd be like, Mom, I have some in the car. Don't worry about it. Very, very calmly. I got you.
You'd be like, nah, don't do that. I got some blunts.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, do you buy wraps? No. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not very good at rolling them. I know my lane.
Yeah, I don't know who sent this question. I don't know who sent this question, but they have to be old as fuck to say Easy Wider.
I don't even know what that is. It sounds like a kind of pad.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
In that case, I'd be like, Mom, you haven't had your period in 2 fucking decades. What do you need that for?
No, Easy Wider was the ones that looked like top paper, but as it burns, it got this wire on it, so you can just hold it.
Easy wires. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
You'd use it like a little roach clip when you're having a pinky
Yeah.
in the air. They had wires in them, so when they got low, you didn't fucking burn your shit. It's actually very smart.
Yeah. Until blunts came out.
Right.
Now you see all the rappers. These two fingers right here got these little brown tips on them. All right. All right. You shopping, Rob? What you gonna do?
And this is my mom.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, what? My Uncle Charlie coming over again tonight? Oh man, I don't know, man. That's a tough one because I don't know. I'd probably be like, Mom, you could get these cheaper at the Arabs down the street. I don't know. You know what? I would probably be like, Mom, why don't we just do some brownies or gummies because this shit is tacky. I don't know. You're not smoking my car up.
Some gummies.
I know where you could get some infused Fritos. Let's do that instead.
Oh, wait, where?
All right.
Yeah, I would try to do an alternative. Yeah, we wouldn't go out like that. That's weird.
All right. What about you, Mike?
Well, first I would say, all right, let me make sure you do the cooking before we do this. Because, this is not the same stuff you did at Woodstock. The stuff these days is nothing like it was in the late 60s, all right?
You bought it by the finger.
What's that?
When you bought it by the finger. That's how they used to buy it.
Ass or jazz cigarettes. This is not the same. Not going to mellow out and listen to Bob Dylan, if that's what you're thinking. And then I would say, well, what about that time in high school when you called me with a marijuana pipe and you thought I needed psychiatric help for it? Times have changed, my friend, but mostly I'd just be psyched.
Yep.
All right. There you go.
I'll be like, damn, Mom, I didn't even know you get down like that, man. You told me to say no to drugs this whole time, and we could have been doing this together. Goddamn. So you smoking now. So you out here doing this. Okay, I hear you. You spending your money everywhere else, but still with me. I could have been the plug. I could have been selling you weed. You know what I'm saying? So you just go ahead. We could have kept us in the family. We could have been like an empire over here, but you won't go outside.
Outside the family.
Outside the disloyalty. I can't trust you. I can't. But I was like, hey, Mama, we gotta do better. You could have hit me up for that.
Okay, we're gonna go with this next question. All right. On the first date, do you pay or do you go Dutch?
Oh, we going Dutch. It's 2022. These women have better jobs than me. Hey, what if I can't pay? We got to sit here until my check hit. I mean, you might be the one to have to pay.
You be like, we can't leave till 12:30 because it don't hit my account till 12 o'clock. Wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
You be like, hey, go ahead, order some dessert. Go ahead. You still got 15 minutes.
That's not my shit. That's Aunt Mayo, man. A local Cleveland comic. He used that joke. This shit is funny though, ain't it? So I mean, we might have to sit till my check here, man. I don't know. But yeah, we gotta go Dutch, man. I mean, it kind of depends though. If I really like you and I'm trying to impress you, then yeah, first date, yeah, I probably would, pay. But man, if this, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, what's happening. If I know we not going out, because it's gonna be a little bit of sexual grinding at the end of the day, nah, we going Dutch, You get what you want, I get what I want.
You know what? When I go, I always pay. I always pay on the first date because I let them know. I show them, that's why they do the menus like that. Because they had the entrees on this side and then they had the soups and salads on this side. So I give her the menu and I say, okay, I'm gonna pay for this date, but I'm gonna let you know, like DL Hughley said, this is the friendly side. This is the fucking side. You order from this side, we fucking.
You redlining her menu, huh?
If you get anything with a baked potato in it, we fucking. All right, Mike.
Well, number one, never ask a prostitute to go.
There you go. There you go. I love it.
That was good.
Wait.
But I will go Dutch oven if I can, if that's possible.
Oh my God! Did you say a prostitute?
But seriously though, look, I'm happy to pay, but don't think that this is going to be usual if we stay together. You know, I don't want to set unrealistic expectations for you. This happens once; it probably never happens again. So,
All right.
but I got the McDonald's app, so I'll save a few dollars.
All right. I know he pays on the first date. He's a baller.
Hell no. Oh, hell no. I ain't paying unless two. First off, I need to know if we're fucking. That's number one. If we're fucking. Two, I need to make sure you're not on your period, because those would change the date drastically. Like, if you ain't on your period and if we are fucking, I'll pay for the meal. I'll pay for it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no. You pay for the meal, you fuck with me, and you just gonna be a lazy fuck. I'm talking about you better be a good fuck. All right. All right, so you gonna have to cash out me this little money that I spent on you, because that little unenthusiastic ass and head you just gave me, no sir, you gonna have to pay me for my time and everything wasted, no sir. So definitely not paying if we ain't fucking, if you ain't, no. If you was like, we can fuck, but I think I might come on my period. Well, I think we're gonna have to wait till next time you ain't on your period, then, bitch. Then we gonna go ahead and get together. Other than that, we gonna keep it moving.
All right, I definitely want to hear this answer.
Well, on our first date, I did pay, but this bitch sat there with one beer for like 4 hours, which was kind of amazing, and we both got like a side of mac and cheese. But I'm with Mike in the whole like setting a precedent thing. Like, it's not like I paid and then turned to her and was like, this isn't going to be a regular thing. But like, I don't want you. I told her, I said I paid the first day. And what'd you say?
Oh, I paid the rest of it.
Yeah. Paid for the first date. I don't understand why we're eating on first dates. I don't want to fucking eat in front of you. You're not going to want to sleep with me. I'm like sitting there like wiping fucking shit off, like got a big piece of broccoli in there, and they're like, oh yeah, like where are you from? What do you do? Like, no, I don't understand this whole eating on the first date thing. I think it's ridiculous. I also want to know how ICE slips in the question about the period. You know, like, what did your parents do for a living? What was your major?
What's your menstrual cycle?
Are you menstruating right now? Like, I think that's probably pretty impressive. Also, like, I'm a little sad you don't have your Red Wings, man. You gotta step up. That, like, okay, so like, if we didn't fuck on our period, let's say that we're not on the same cycle. That's 50% of the time that we're not fucking. That's 2 weeks a month. A little side note, this whole thing about balls and strap-ons, why do you think we were there today? Why do you think we were at the store?
Oh, shit.
Because, you know, as much as I'm the bro in the relationship, unfortunately, I still menstruate. And I needed to get something different that, you know, it wouldn't interfere. But yeah, like, it must be nice to be like, we're not fucking on your period, but we're talking 50% of the time here. So, but as far as like paying, like, I'm sober, and like, I hate when I go out with my friends, and it's kind of like that episode of Friends, actually. And we all like sit and we hang out, and then they want to split that shit evenly. I'm like, you had 4 gin and tonics. I had a breadstick. I'm fucking paying and equal share to everybody else. And I will be that Karen that's like, well, actually, I only had water, because like, really, it's not fucking fair. It's not me being cheap. It's about being fair. But yeah, first date, like, you should probably pay.
Okay. Well, see, I ain't really got a word what Ice talking about with that period. I'm in my 50s, so every woman I'm dating now, if they have a period, that's a fucking miracle from God. So I ain't got to worry about that shit. All right, but since we're talking about first dates, what about this? What is the worst thing to say to the person on the first date?
Oh wow.
Are you on your period?
Yeah. That's a great question.
Oh man, am I up? Worst thing to say on your first date? Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Oh. Wait, that shit happened to me one time. That's why I'm cracking up so much. She said that shit. She said, "Let me touch it first, so I know you're not a cop." I was like, "Damn, okay."
Because you like
Right.
squint the pool to make sure you don't have a wire on.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh shit, damn!" He was right in my mind. All right, what's the worst thing to say on the first date?
Damn, man, I think I love you.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's
Not a
that's
lesbian.
that's-
Again.
That's. I'll be like, oh shit, this bitch is crazy. I'm gonna have to.
that's because you paid for the date.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Or
true.
she's probably on a period. Hormones was kicking in.
I'm ordering steak.
Hey, well,
I think I love you. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, she's a psychopath. Like, it's okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. If that really happened to you, what would you do?
I'd be like, oh, I'm like, are you sure me? Like, shit. I don't even know. I'd be stuck. I'd just be like, oh shit. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta call like I gotta call one of my boys or something. I gotta call my mom or something. I'd be like, man, this heifer just said she loves me, dude. I'm about ready to leave.
You know what? That shit might fuck you up so much. Soon as she say, you be like, I love you too.
I can't do that one. I'm like, what the hell kind of ulterior motives did she have here? She loved me? I just met. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to leave on that one.
She seen you on stage. She was like, I'm gonna get him.
We could have skipped the dinner and everything. We could have just went straight to the house. We didn't have to do all this for that.
All right. I forgot the question. What was what was the question? The worst thing to say on the first date. Here we go.
Could you send me a clip for my court-ordered community service?
I love it.
I used to think that people were paying, like I would always joke that my mom was paying my girlfriends to see me. I'd be like, did you get your check this? I mean, especially this one. Like, look at her.
You think your mom would have picked a girl from Cow Hooters? You think that's what she wants for you?
She does. She wants someone with a lot of trauma. First date, worst thing that you could possibly say. I mean, I'm in between jobs right now, which I actually said. I did say that. In fact, our first date, I said everything that you shouldn't say on a first date. We talked about childhood trauma. We talked about my alcoholism and my drug addiction. Sure. We talked about how I wasn't working, how I live in my mom's basement. And she's still fucking here. Like, it was a 17-hour date. And and there wasn't even any fucking involved. So like, that's lesbianism for you. But I wanted to say something about, like, if somebody said, I think I love you, I'd be like, bitch, you better be quoting the Partridge Family right now. Or I'd be like, just give me 10 minutes. Let me change your mind.
All right. Okay, Rob.
Where
What's
you
the
get
worst
these
thing to
vitamins
say?
from, man? The worst thing the girl could say to me is, man, so many things. I don't start high school for another 2 years.
Damn.
Damn.
Are you babysitting?
Wait.
I know,
He
right?
says,
Are you sure you're
he
not
says start high school. Wow.
Not even college.
You call that the
What
right?
was she sitting in one of those kiddie chairs?
Boosters.
I'm just saying, man. You said, "Hey, what's the worst?" I'm going down that. I got Stephen King on the brain when you said that. I was like, "Oh shit, that's a whole bunch of the worst." You called at the right time. My cold sores just cleared up. I don't know. I'm a Republican. I don't know.
Good.
All right, I think
Donald Trump won.
I think for me, the worst thing that actually I did say, because I didn't feel the date going right. So I'm like, excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta put this cream on that the doctor gave me this morning.
There you go. Right. That's the worst.
That was it. I got back to the table. She was gone. I was like, thank God. All right, we got time for one more question.
Hey,
This
Tiffany,
one,
what if she would have been like, "Let me borrow some"?
Damn.
she said, oh, she would have been like, is that same cream I got? I would be like, oh shit. All right, we're gonna
I got a better brand.
Damn. My shit was going in 1 week. All right. We got time for one more question, and damn, I ain't got my glasses on. All right, we're gonna do this real quick because we got like 8 minutes. Okay, we're gonna start with who did I start with last time? I don't know. We're just gonna start with Ice.
Cool.
All right, here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother always told you to make sure blank.
You wear clean underwear just in case you get into an accident.
Right.
I always keep clean underwear on just in case you get into an accident. You never know what may happen.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
Mm-hmm.
When you driving and you get ready to get in an accident, you're gonna say shit, and then you're gonna do it. So it doesn't matter.
Right.
You're gonna sit in your pants.
Same.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether or not you got clean drawers on. They ain't gonna be clean when you get to the hospital.
True. I mean, I don't know why. That's a good question. I mean, that's a good one because I don't even understand. Like you said, I don't understand why they ask no shit like that.
No. See, mothers are really intuitive, and they do things subliminally. They say that always wear clean drawers, not because you get into an accident, but you might get some strange pussy.
True.
That's why you keep your clean drawers on.
That's why your mother said that. Wow.
True.
That's the reason.
Daddy keeps some condoms with you at all times because you just never know.
That's what my mom said. Wear a condom.
But if I had on some drawers, it might not be clean. I might be like iffy. Like I'm gonna make sure that the light is off and you bent over. You ain't even gonna see these drawers. You ain't gotta worry about that. You gotta be creative then.
All right, we gonna go ahead. Mama always told you to blank.
Get the money up front.
Get a prenup.
You don't even want to sign paperwork.
That's the same thing.
I don't. I want a party. I don't want a commitment.
That's basically the same thing. Get the money up front.
Yeah.
Sign the money up front.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
Economic class version.
yeah. I'm the one. I'm the one paying.
All right. Okay. My I can't even get it out. Mama's. You know what I'm saying.
Mama always said what? Mommy almost said.
Mama always told you to make sure what?
You season your damn food right.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, mama don't want to come over and your food don't taste like that. It better taste like something. It better swell her ankles up, or she gonna beat your ass.
That's a pound of salt.
Wow.
My ankles didn't even swell up, boy. This ain't got no seasoning.
All right, we gonna go with Mike.
Make sure to never be yourself, Michael.
Damn.
Nobody needs.
Well, she must have already knew you was gonna be a comedian.
Well, yeah, she was hoping either that or a vagrant.
Or both.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now.
That's my mom always be like, because I always joked and she said, when you're around people, don't be you. Be somebody else. Because I always joked, I talked about people and everything. She said, don't be you. Every time we go somewhere, restaurant, anywhere, be somebody else. I talk about everybody.
Oh, well, I thought I was making a joke. I didn't realize.
All right. We got actually 4 minutes left. I'm gonna click on everybody and real quick tell everybody what's your social media, how they can contact you and get in touch with you. Please, a lot of people is watching this.
Don't contact me. No, just kidding. Instagram at Rebel Fashionista or Facebook, because I'm an old man. Mackenzie P. Evans is the best way.
Please don't try to find me on Facebook. My Instagram is grassfedbitch420. And if you want to get on my guest list for Fridays or Saturdays, send me a DM and I can get you into Power Plant Live for free and your first round on me. There you go.
I like the 2-sided hair thing. Like you can just like I'm blind.
I got a blonde and a brunette.
Yeah, just like I want the blind today. Turn this way. I like that. I'm gonna try to talk my girlfriend into it, but no, she ain't gonna do it. We got 3 minutes.
All right. At Rob Coleman on all my social media stuff. I think on Instagram, I'm RBRT Coleman Jr. You can log on and see all 47 of my pictures. On Facebook, you can follow me at Robert Coleman. And I think I'm on Twitter too, but I don't tweet. I'm trying to social distance, so I'm staying 6 tweets apart.
All right.
Nice.
6 tweets apart.
That's good.
Wait, I clicked on the rubber thing. He had me laughing so hard. Go ahead, Mike. What'd you
Oh, you can find all my info on the Maryland Sex Offender Registry. I got all that expunged. You can find me on Facebook, Mike Moran, comedian. You can find just my regular Facebook, Mike Moran. That's where I actually do a lot of kind of interaction as far as the podcast. We ask questions every week. And I'm on Instagram at Mike Moran Comedy and also on TikTok at Mike Moran Comedy. And I think I'm also on Twitter, but I gave up on that shit years ago because it's impossible to crack.
All right.
You can find me on Facebook at Comedian Big Daddy Ice or CBDI. Instagram at The Real Comedian Big Daddy Ice. And that's where you can find me at Facebook and Instagram.
All right. I want to thank all the comedians for being on my show. This was hilarious. Pretty much the show's about balls. So
Gotta get that vegan dick.
That's all that's the only shows I'll do.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Vegan dick.
Vegan dick. No balls. Just
Don't need them.
It's not real meat. It's vegan.
Yeah, a cucumber with no balls. That's a vegan. Y'all is hilarious. I want to thank all the comedians for being on. Thank y'all for being on my show. Please stay in contact with me because I will have y'all back. I love y'all all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching Comments on Life. We'll see you next Wednesday. Comments on Life Naughty. Peace.
All right, peace.